Hello and welcome to Girl Get Up, your daily motivation. I created this podcast because there was a time in my life where you could say I really wasn't doing that great. I hated my job, to the point where I would come home and cry every single day. I would even cry in my car at lunch sometimes. I just felt really stuck and like everything I wanted out of life wasn't working out. It really just felt like my life was on pause and I had no idea how to move forward. But the one thing that got me unstuck was repeating positive phrases. I would take my dog for a walk to this park in the mornings, and there was a small lake or pond we would go to, and then I would turn around. Well, every day when I got to the lake, I would stop and take 3 deep breaths, and while I was breathing, I would say out loud, and mind you, this was early in the morning, there was no one around, or I would be way too embarrassed to say this out loud, but I would say, I'm going to have a good day. And trust me, for several months I would say this and I didn't believe it at all. I was straight up lying to myself. But I kept doing it until you know what happened? I started having good days. I started believing I was going to have a good day, and I started believing that this day is whatever I make of it. It has nothing to do with how others treat me or what happens, but it has everything to do with how I react to it. And I learned that I can create the life I want if I picture it and talk about it and think about what it's going to feel like when I finally get there. Of course, you have to put in the physical hard work, but throwing out positivity and gratitude is going to get you there a hell of a lot faster. And if I had something to come to every day to help keep a positive mindset further than just, I'm going to have a good day, I would have manifested my dream life a lot faster. So that's why I created this podcast. I'm going to be posting daily affirmations to be repeated to get your day off on a positive note. You can repeat these out loud in your head, write them down, or even just listen and take note of how it makes you feel. And trust me, when I first started doing this, I felt so dumb. One, saying these phrases out loud just feels really silly. And how in the world is this really going to help me, especially if I don't even believe what I'm repeating? But that's the point. If you say something enough times, eventually you will believe it. Turn on this 3-minute podcast while you're getting ready for the day, eating breakfast, driving to work, whatever it may be. Just try it for 1 week and see what happens. So girl, get up and start building the life you want. Happy manifesting.